What's up, everybody? This is your stream, Mr. Steven, and welcome to the Steven Factor Live. It's great to be back here for now. And tonight I'm going to do another edition that I like to call Storytime. And tonight's Storytime that I'm talking about my summer sucks 10 years later. Um, Now I want to tell you the story, which is I never done this before because this is a story that when I was like 19 years old, that I became a student at Medgar College, part as the P373K. And to be honest with you, it was a great summer, but stinks at the same time. And it lots and it still stinks, to be honest with you. So it's been 2 months in the year 2009, and I decided that I'm getting ready to share a story to all of you that I'm ready about what really happened during my college years. It was all started in the year in 2009, the summer of 2009, in July. Um, the summer school was starting. Went in there, see my old friends at Queen Kwame as well, and even the staffs that I really don't know of. I see familiar faces like Mr. Pierre, my math teacher, Mr. Mark, look like the guy with a ponytail, look like Shawn Michaels, and the two new people that I really don't remember of is that lady, the old lady with the glasses with the orange hair, and the big guy with the smiley face look like the next Kevin James from the King of Queens. And even the guy who I can't remember who always speaks in Spanish. That I'm really not very interested, to be honest with you. Um, Even I saw my old friends like Kwame Payne that I remembered, and I can't remember so many other friends that I really don't know. All right, let's start this story. Story time, folks. This is where all began. I have so many memories in my mind that I can't remember, but I remember right now. It's been 10 years ago. Today I was get ready to review all the works that we have been done since around a year. And yeah, I think everything will might be okay. But all of a sudden, I am in Mr. Mark's class. And to be honest with you, they want to do something even more fun, but also adult work, like maintenance, which is also known as cleaning. So Mr. Fernandez or who I can't remember, uh, just send us into the library. They want me to clean up the tables, the windows, and yeah, sit down on the computer like I always do. And I really have great joy of it. But I have my own personal computer in my home, in my own. And that was when I had no Wi-Fi, just in case. And during the next day, I brought my laptop. I decided to look on the internet, explore, listen to music and everything, and everything is a blast. And I love my laptop very, very much. And and we have so many good times together as well too, good times and bad. But that was my very first computer I have in my first birthday. That I remember it very well, and it was great. People wanted to look at my computer, look at all the videos and everything. And even I remember so many college students bring their own electronics. So what about mine? I could bring my own electronics as well too. And there's a little bit of controversy that Mr. Mark and the Spanish guy talk about discussing my laptop and everything. And you know what? It's cool. It's alright. And even there's something good news which is happening in Medgar College. You see, for the first time ever, the P373K decided to create the trips for us. And this is the moment we'll all be waiting for, folks. I love trips. I remember back in the days that we went to Coney Island, Stony Wonder, and movies, and more Coney Island, and another theme parks. And I think that this is a once in a lifetime opportunity that we need some activities of their lives. But no, they're gonna do a very a special trip about the education of life, and that is called the power of nature. Now, the power of nature means like they talk about the living plants, the animals, um, geological energy, and so on and so forth. And I believe that in my mind, I was like, okay, is that the trip that we definitely are talking about? Talk about the nature and everything. And to me, I just felt like very disappointed. And it's up to me. I need to stand up to myself. That I tell Mr. Mark about what really happened to the Coney Island, the movies and everything. And so Mr. Mark said to me like, we can't even afford these trips because it's too much money. And yes, the economy is whack, and that's why Obama was in the was was president at that time. And yes, and yes, it is completely whack and sad. And even even my mom's really angry at me when I came home, and also very embarrassing me all the time as well too. But I'm really not talking about that. Even the psychiatrist, oh my god, I really don't like psychiatrists at all because they want me to ask you so many questions that I really know and I really don't know of. And during the results, I have a low range. And let me tell you something, I really don't like doing that anymore because it's whack. I'm not feeling like doing that. So that's how it goes. Meanwhile, um, the staff of P273 decided to create the educational trip of their lifetime is the power of nature. And to be honest with you, I think that this trip is completely 100% boring. And I felt my friend Kwame Payne just do the same thing as well too. Even my friend Kenny as well. And there's so many power of natures everywhere that we never done it before. We are walking. We went to the library. We went to the Mount Prospect, which is the park, and even the fountain. And I was sitting down, looking at the fountain. You see all these teachers have been sitting down, talking and chatting. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And it was completely upset. I was completely a little bit upset. But I didn't even tell him yet. So, we went back to the Medgar Evers College. And also, it's lunchtime. Now, to be honest with you, every single day they bring lunches in this big lunch lunch bag, just like the good old days. Trying to put the lunch in to keep it warm and everything. And to be honest with you, um, right now they always have school lunches, and I've stopped eating school lunches since around high school. I mean, like, to be honest with you, I eat lunch. I eat my own lunch during from elementary, from junior high, and I still start eating the high school lunches for 4 years. Then I stopped. And to be honest with you, I really don't eat school lunches whatsoever. You know why? Because I'm an adult. That's number one, and number two, it's very embarrassing. So my mom gave me lunch money, so I decided I had to go and buy some new lunches. Like, I have some outstanding Caribbean foods like jerk chicken with rice, barbecue chicken, and some drinks. And I really enjoyed it. It was great since day one. And meanwhile, that old lady with the glasses with the orange hair just gave me a stupid advice that she said to me, Steven, why do you eat our school lunches? And she's been talking and blabbering and blah 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 blah. Oh, give me a goddamn break. I mean, come on. I'm not feeling comfortable eat those school lunches because it was totally embarrassing. I'm eating the adult lunch because I got my money, trying to pay and trying to pay, and I'm trying to eat, and that's it. So I eat my lunch, went to the bathroom, washed my hands, and meanwhile take out the laptop on my computer, trying to listen to music and all kind of stuff. So that's amazing. So meanwhile, during the next day, went to clean again in the library, maintenance. And to be honest with you, I always love to clean. I love cleaning my room. I love cleaning up the house. But to be honest, it's not my taste. And also, my mom and I think that they have to pay me because I'm trying to clean this stuff. But no, it's about their working experience when you're living in this adult world. You have gotta be kidding me. So, anyway, same routine. Go on my computer, blah blah blah. Same trips, eat lunch, blah blah blah, and you know how it goes. But I remember the other trip that I could remember is we went to downtown Brooklyn. It was on the summer concert over there, and and they have some performance at Metro Tech, and they did a very nice performance over there. And to be honest, I mean, I really trying to enjoy myself and everything. And meanwhile, even my mom just calling me, give it to Mr. Mark, that psychiatrist will be there as soon as possible. I'm so sorry because my feet are so freaking cold. And and to be honest with you, I think it is completely no big deal, just the way it should be. Um, yeah. I mean, yeah, the performance is okay. I mean, I love the performance, so it's cool. So meanwhile, we went back on the train, and after that, we went back to school, and after that, it's time to go home. And Mama asked me so many questions about going on the trips and everything, and she's very concerned about me about some of the trips are not very interested so much. And but I had to keep trying. I had to keep trying, and she already cares about me a lot. So I went outside and go to school, same routines again. You know what I'm talking about. And now they're going to another trip of this continuation of the Power of Nature is the East River down by Manhattan. So meanwhile, the Kevin James look-alike, like I said, I can't remember the names. I can't remember the names whatsoever. He said to me that we're going to the East River. We're gonna show you where the flowers. We're gonna show you where the flowers grow, how the earth changes, and I can't remember something else. So we went on the train, went to the Mount East River, and to be honest, we've been walking and walking the flowers and the sky. You see the Manhattan. You can see the Manhattan Bridge. We just sat there, and you know what? I'm getting to fed up. And for the first time, as a 19-year-old student, I stood up. I am very exhausted. And I explained to Mr. Pierre about what happened. So I talked to the Pierre about the stupid power of nature and everything. And I told him that this trip, everything is whack. And again, I'm saying to him nicely though, but I say to him this trip is completely whack. This trip is completely whack. And Mr. Pierre said, and I quote, "Well, I like it." And I just said to myself, "What? I mean, you liked it? I mean, come on. It is the boring trip. Why the hell are we walking so many places, the flowers and everything?" And let me tell you something. Let me tell you the true story. Oh my god. When I was at the dock, I see a big ass boat ride called the Beast. And to be honest with you, people definitely need to enjoy themselves. And my mind tells me, wow, I should probably get on right on that. But wait a minute. The question is, do the Beast still exist? Oh yeah, it still exists. Look at this. Look at this. The Beast. And people are enjoying it. Wearing those raincoats and everything. I was like, wow. I should probably get that. But no. We still continued as the power of nature. And it was whack as hell. So fast forward now. Um yeah, like I said, I explained to Pierre, my math teacher. And when I just realized it, I am so angry and very disappointed. And you know why I say these two words? Guess. I done. That's right. I done. I'm done with the stupid trips that we didn't even don't know learn about. I really done been walking around and we've been sitting out their asses and do nothing. And I am sick of tired for all these people trying to teach us the true meaning of the power of nature that we didn't even know about, it was completely whack. If you want to learn about the power of nature, go to the goddamn rainforest. Or go to the National Museum. Or go to the Museum of Natural History. Or go somewhere far, far away. But not in Brooklyn, or Manhattan, or Red Hook, or even Philadelphia. So, here's how I do. I get my bag, walk out the door. I say goodbye to anybody. I don't know. I say goodbye or I don't say goodbye. I don't know. Then I went home. And yes, I sit down and try to think about what the hell I'm supposed to do. Almost the last days of summer. So my mom said to me, and she gave me a very nice decision. That Steven, are you sure you don't want to go back to school? Because the summer is over. So I made my decision. And I shouldn't have done this for a very, very long time ago. And I made my choice. I accepted. I told my mother to say yes because I'm not going back. And to be honest with you, this has become one of the worstest summer I ever had. And let me tell you something. I was the only one to walk my ass out. I was the only one to walk my ass out. And all the rest of the P373 students are still stayed in. And people are still very worried about me. Every single day. Ha ha ha, ah ha ha. Because I just realized that I knew that this trip, this power of nature bullcrap is whack. And I'm never looking back ever again. Never. And people think I'm still on a vacation. People think I'm somewhere far, far away and I'm never coming back. But I'm not coming back because I've been staying home. I don't want people to be bothered. That's all I can say. And yeah, this has become one of the worst summers that I had 10 years ago. And here we are now, 10 years later. I remember Kwame just visited me and he said hi to me and everything. We have a little bit of conversation. And he said to me that this trip is completely boring. And I couldn't agree more. It was boring. So, what's the moral of the story? Well, let's just say the moral of the story is got two words for you. Epic fail. You heard me? Epic fail. I'm Mr. Steven, signing out.